Hello everyone, and welcome back to English Easy to Learn. Today's lesson is going to completely change the way you speak English. Let me ask you something. How often do you use the word very when you speak? Maybe you say things like very good, very bad, very cold, or very hot. Well, you're not alone. Most English learners use very all the time because it seems easy and safe. But here's the secret. Native English speakers don't use very as often as learners do. Instead, they use stronger, more natural words that express the same meaning, and sometimes they sound even better. So in today's video, I'll teach you 10 better words to use instead of very. By the end of this lesson, you'll sound more fluent, more confident, and more natural in English. Let's get started. 1. Instead of very good, say excellent. When something is very good, you can simply say it's excellent. For example, the food was very good. To, the food was excellent. You did a very good job. To, you did an excellent job. Excellent is short, strong, and more powerful than saying very good. 2. Instead of very bad, say terrible. If something is very bad, we can use the word terrible. Examples: the movie was very bad. To, the movie was terrible. That restaurant was very bad. To, that restaurant was terrible. You can also use words like awful or horrible, depending on the situation. 3. Instead of very cold, say freezing. When the weather is very cold, say freezing. Examples: it's very cold today. To, it's freezing today. The water is very cold. To, the water is freezing. This is exactly how native speakers describe extremely cold temperatures. 4. Instead of very hot, say scorching. When the weather is very hot, we say it's scorching. Examples: it's very hot outside. To, it's scorching outside. The sun is very hot today. To, the sun is scorching today. You could also use boiling in informal speech, like it's boiling outside. 5. Instead of very tired, say exhausted. When you are very tired, use exhausted. Examples: I'm very tired after work. To, I'm exhausted after work. He looks very tired. To, he looks exhausted. This word is especially common in daily conversation. 6. Instead of very hungry, say starving. If you're very hungry, say you're starving. Examples: I'm very hungry. To, I'm starving. We were very hungry after the long trip. To, we were starving after the trip. It's a strong, natural word that native speakers often use. 7. Instead of very happy, say delighted. When you are very happy, you can say you're delighted. Examples: I'm very happy to meet you. To, I'm delighted to meet you. She was very happy with the results. To, she was delighted with the results. This word sounds polite and positive, great for both speaking and writing. 8. Instead of very sad, say miserable. When you feel very sad, you can use miserable. Examples: he felt very sad after the news. To, he felt miserable after the news. It's a very sad day. To, it's a miserable day. Miserable expresses deep sadness or discomfort. 9. Instead of very big, say enormous. When something is very big, we can say it's enormous. Examples: they live in a very big house. To, they live in an enormous house. That's a very big mistake. To, that's an enormous mistake. You can also use huge, another natural word with the same meaning. 10. Instead of very small, say tiny. When something is very small, use tiny. Examples: she has a very small dog. To, she has a tiny dog. The apartment is very small. To, the apartment is tiny. This is one of the most common words used instead of very small. Now, let's review all 10 words quickly. Very good to excellent. Very bad to terrible. Very cold to freezing. Very hot to scorching. Very tired to exhausted. Very hungry to starving. Very happy to delighted. Very sad to miserable. Very big to enormous. Very small to tiny. See? You don't need to say very all the time. By using these words, you'll make your English sound more powerful, more expressive, and much closer to the way native speakers actually talk. But wait, here's a bonus tip. The word very itself isn't wrong. It's just that overusing it makes your speech sound repetitive or weak. When you use a single strong word instead, your sentence becomes shorter and clearer. For example, very tired is 2 words, but exhausted is 1 word, and it's stronger. So, whenever possible, replace very plus adjective with 1 strong adjective. Another small tip: try paying attention to how English speakers use these words in movies, podcasts, or TV shows. You'll notice that people rarely say very cold or very hot. They naturally say freezing or boiling. That's how you can train your ear to sound more fluent. Now, let's do a quick challenge for you. I'll say a sentence with very, and you try to replace it with a better word. Ready? The test was very hard. What can you say instead? You can say, the test was difficult, or even stronger, the test was tough. The movie was very funny. You can say, the movie was hilarious. She is very smart. You can say, she's brilliant. See? You're already improving your vocabulary. Learning to stop saying very is one of the easiest ways to upgrade your English instantly. It's a small change, but it makes a big difference. Every time you want to use very, pause for a second and ask yourself, is there a stronger, single word I can use instead? Most of the time there is. If you practice this regularly, your English will sound richer, smoother, and more confident. So, to wrap up today's lesson, stop saying very. Start using strong adjectives that express exactly what you mean. You'll sound more natural, more advanced, and people will enjoy listening to you. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to English Easy to Learn, and share it with your friends who are learning English too. And I read all your comments, so let me know what you're struggling with in English. Write it in the comments. It'll be my next video. So keep practicing, keep improving, and I'll see you in the next video.